Today on The Real.
All week, our table has a fit.
It'll be an awesome day, I can feel it. Our girl, Remy Ma, is here.
And all eyes are on her.
Can't fix my face.
And on Girl Chat, what do you do when someone threatens your kids?
Well, I actually will brawl out.
Right.
Oh!
I really would.
Then, when your friends keep dating the wrong guys.
I'm not a yes friend.
No.
I'm gonna give it to them 100%. Plus, we're joined by Remy's man, Papoose.
And we talk about their heartbreaking loss.
That was the saddest day of my life.
The Real. Who's ready for some girl chat? Yes. As you can see, our girl Jeannie is not with us today, you guys. She's traveling for The Real on the road, which we're so excited about. She's visiting cities across the country to rep our show.
Yes.
And she's doing an awesome job at it. But don't you guys worry, she'll be right back tomorrow. But guess who is here? It is Grammy-nominated artist and the star of Love and Hip Hop New York, our co-host for the whole week. Give it up for my girl, Remy Ma. Remy, welcome back. We had you as a guest before, but you're a co-host this week.
Yes.
I know I stepped it up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm so
Excited.
excited that you're here. How do you feel?
I'm excited. You know, I love you girls. The last time I was here, I was like, I love you. I can't wait to come back and see you guys. So to actually come back and be able to chill out and co-host with you guys is amazing.
Oh,
Awesome.
we are
Can't
honored.
wait. So honored.
All right.
Good to have you.
So now, speaking of Love and Hip Hop, your castmates from the Hollywood franchise, Ray J and Princess Love, made headlines recently after having a vow renewal ceremony only a couple of months after tying the knot. So, Remy, do you think renewing your vows after just a few months of marriage might be too soon?
I think it's too soon. I
Okay.
feel like the ceremony that I had with my husband, from the big lavish wedding that we had, even to when we got married over the phone, it's so sentimental and it's so heartfelt. I wouldn't want to place something else on top of that to replace that moment. Like that moment lasted.
It was
for
very
so
special
long.
for you.
So to just do it 6 months after, like I literally, it's been almost 2 years now, and I feel like I just got married. I remember everything clearly. I was just backstage showing somebody the pictures. Like I'm still excited about my wedding.
You gave me some of the best advice.
I tried to tell you.
She did. Okay, so I was engaged when she was last here, and you were like, yo, just stand in the moment and take it all in. And everybody tells you that, but you don't really believe that. You're like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna take it all in. But I actually did that, and I really appreciate that advice. It was awesome.
Glad I could help you.
And I think those moments stay with you forever. But at the same time, to each his own. If they want to renew their vows every Thursday,
I'm gonna tell you what. We
let
all
them
know
do it
Ray
every
J.
Thursday.
Like if I have to reassure this to you
I
6
don't
months
know.
later, we have a problem.
I don't
So
know.
you think they're renewing their vows
You
for
know
another
Ray J
reason,
did
Lonnie?
something. You
Like
know
what?
Ray J did something.
But why?
We come.
To remind himself?
Yeah, he probably got in trouble. You know, he's like, you know, and then you know how Ray J get. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, okay?
I hate
I
you.
remember that.
We gonna get married again
I didn't
to
want to
show
be the one to say it. Like I was thinking, if 6 months I gotta renew it after only 6 months, we have a problem here. Like what's the next?
Exactly.
Okay, naturally, it does seem like possibly something. But, you know, this is a terrible example. Oops, okay. But, you know, Nick and Mariah
Yeah,
used to
Mariah
do
Carey,
theirs
yep.
every year. And that was just something they did.
You see how that turned out?
Oh my gosh. But in good times,
Maybe
they were
like
doing
the
that.
feeling, the euphoric feeling of getting married.
Yeah.
You remember when you first got married, that feeling
Yes.
that you felt? You
It's
felt like
just
you were like
so-
floating in the clouds.
Yeah, I'm out here flying. Yes, girl.
So, yes, it's the spread like bliss. So maybe they are addicted to that. Maybe they want to just feel it over and over and over
what your bank
again.
account looked like after the wedding?
I sure did.
So that's the part that might.
I'm not
hold me back
renewing my
from.
vows
That I
until our
remember.
10th year. Our 10th year. That's when I'm going to do it.
You did 5.
Right.
I had a 5-year party.
Oh, okay,
Right.
Because
okay.
I was still on that high of the vows, like
Right.
you were saying. Now, when 10 year comes around, then I'll probably renew. I think that's a great year, 10.
Milestone
A
years.
decade.
Yeah,
5 years,
a decade,
10 years, 15,
right?
20.
Yeah, milestones.
Milestone years. Yeah.
Well, speaking of ceremonies, every year the Grammy Awards celebrates the highest achievements in music by showcasing many amazing performers and artists. However, according to TMZ, several Grammy nominees are planning on skipping out on this year's event. Artists like Kanye West, Drake, and Justin Bieber have said that they aren't planning to attend. Bieber himself claims that the Grammys aren't relevant anymore.
What?
So, Remy, you were not. She's nominated this year for 2 Grammys.
And I would like to say, hold please. I would like to
a
say
big deal.
that is a major deal, and it is absolutely relevant.
Yes, no, it's huge.
What do you think?
I totally agree with Adrian. Like, first of all, let me just say first and foremost that both Drake and Kanye are in the
Amazing.
categories against me.
But they're amazing.
So they're not showing up. Just give it to me. It's okay. Like, in both categories, there are competition. So just, they're not coming. Just give it to me. But I feel like it's two-sided. One, I feel like personally that the Grammys is like the Oscars of music.
Yeah.
It
like
absolutely
the
is.
highest accolade.
Awesome.
If you win, even if you don't win, you'll always be announced as Grammy nominated so and so or Grammy
Yeah.
winning
For
so
the
and
rest of
so
your life.
for the rest
Huge
of your
achievement.
life.
Dope.
And then, you know, it's just so many people for the Recording Academy to actually be like, out of everyone that's out here busting their butt, trying to, you know, put out music, you are the guys that we're nominating that we're going to choose.
We acknowledge
Exactly.
we acknowledge your work.
So I think that's a lot to me. I think it's very important.
All that to say, Remy, will you be attending?
I will definitely be attending.
With bells
much so.
on.
Well, I'm going to be early. I'm going to
You're gonna be
all
early?
parties.
Heard that.
I have
You
my outfit
celebrate.
2
I
months
I
ago.
love that.
okay?
I mean, guys, when you grow up and you think about, you know, as a singer growing
Yeah,
up,
you're in a
that
music
was
group.
I came into this industry as a singer. My greatest hope was to win a Grammy Award, and that's honest. That's just real. Like the highest achievement in music that you
Why-
can get is Grammys.
I'm not a part of the, you know, the music industry at
Yeah.
all. Why do you think they even think it's irrelevant?
Because Drake has been nominated 20 times and only won once. So he's just a sore loser. That's God thing.
And I love
Okay.
Drake.
No.
I love Drake.
We love
But
Drake.
babe, the Grammys
I
are
think-
absolutely relevant.
In their defense, even though I'm not sending on my, you know, give me the award because they're not showing up. But I think when you get artists like Drake or Kanye or Bieber who are so huge, they go to a lot of award shows and they're usually back to back. And it takes a lot. Use the wardrobe, the hair, the makeup, the clothing. And some of them be on tour, so you have to cancel shows on your tour to
Got
be
it.
there. And they are long ceremonies. It's a lot. The red
Yes.
carpet, the after party. So I could see why if you're doing it so much, well, I could see why they might. Me personally, I would be there every single one next year. But I'm trying to understand their line of
Yeah.
thinking.
Like what you
Academy,
said.
listen to Remy.
But like
Yeah.
what you said, Remy, is that it's like the Grammy Awards to me are like the Oscars. So
They
it's like I
are.
know there are a lot of
They
other you know award shows, but the Grammys that's like, and it's like to support. To me, it just supports you know your industry when you show up and you
Absolutely.
come.
Yes.
You know, and it's
Absolutely.
so many different types of genres of music that are celebrated there.
At the Grammys.
That I think,
Everything.
yeah, I
Country,
think it's good.
pop.
Latin
Yeah.
music. The Latin music has its own Grammys,
Yes.
the Latin Grammys.
Yeah.
It's an academy that obviously
Celebrates so
respects
many
and
things.
celebrates your art, this
Exactly.
project that you've put forward, and I think it's a really big deal. So to say that it's irrelevant, granted, I will say Drake and Justin Bieber and who was the other
Kanye.
person?
Kanye
And
West.
Kanye obviously are.
They're used to being nominated.
They're very
but,
used to
you
being
know, so-
nominated. They've been nominated multiple times. And I will say this. They are successful with or without. I will say that. Absolutely.
That is
But it's awesome to be recognized, and don't take that away from those that are.
Yeah. Well, I think,
It's
but
great.
I want to get back on you because there are not a lot of female MCs that have been nominated either.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm the only female MC that's nominated this year. In fact, 10 years ago when we were nominated for Our Song Looking Back, I was the only female MC that was nominated. So, you know, we're not represented. You know, thank you. It's a great thing.
That is
That's huge. But like, you don't even have, like, they have the best male, artist. There's no best female at all. And I think a lot of it is because you have some artists that feel like, oh, I don't have to do this. It's not that important. And I just think it takes away from the people that do care. Like, this is something big to me. I talk about it every day. I'd be like, I'm just happy to be nominated. Then when I found out it was for 2, I was like, that's it. I can just die happy now.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Everybody knows about the Grammys.
Speaking of singers, gospel singer, my boy Kirk Franklin, recently got in a heated exchange with a Twitter troll. God, there's so many of them out there.
Right.
Now.
I know. It all went down after the singer posted a tweet defending Muslims, saying, quote, I am a Christian who would rather sit at the table with the Muslim brother than ban him from a home that wasn't originally mine. To which, @History Carper responded, quote, I trust you'll be leaving your doors unlocked tonight. Oh, and your, quote unquote, brothers want to know if you have a daughter.
Huh?
Frank, what you said? It's too far, I agree. Franklin was quick to defend his family, saying, quote, yes, I have a daughter and the ability to protect her. Please come so I can have a reason to introduce you to it in Jesus' name. Since then, he regrouped himself. The Holy Spirit came upon him. He was like, he actually apologized, saying that he was thousands of miles away. He was actually in Tokyo and just wanted to protect his baby. So, ladies, 2 of you guys are moms on this panel right now.
Yes.
And if someone came for your child or your family member, how would you react?
Well, Savannah, I'm gonna let you go first. I need to just gather my thoughts.
Really?
How?
I'm
just gonna-
You're gonna gather your thoughts?
Yeah,
If
because
someone came
I don't
for
want
your
to say nothing
child.
too crazy.
Well, no, this is the real. The fact of the matter is I actually would say something crazy too. I actually would brawl out.
Right.
Oh!
I really would. If you guys want to see me fight,
That was fighting words.
if you guys want to see me fight,
Yes.
I'm gonna be fighting for my children
I hear that.
and my family.
Right.
You become a mama bear. You know that
Yes.
term, mama bear. All your inhibitions, all the classiness, it's gonna leave. It's gonna go bye-bye.
Yes.
I think the thing today with social media is people use it as a platform to, just hide behind this fake name or,
Yes.
no one knows where to find you.
And they
Just
usually have
say-
0 followers.
Yeah, just say whatever they want. and
Always,
do whatever they want.
always.
Because they know there's no way that you can actually find them or you can actually, interact with them. But at the same time, it's a double standard because people feel like, as celebrities, that we're not supposed to respond to anything. That you
Yep.
shouldn't have. Oh, she said such and such back to her. She must have no life. She must, be.
She's
Money
bored.
must be slow. No, you said something about my child. I'm going to because there are some, real weirdos out here. You could be serious for all I know. I don't know. You can look on any given, day on my website and see where I'm going to be at. So I can't do that with you. I don't know who you are. So when you say something crazy, I have to address that. Like, hold on. Let me let you know right here and now. You heard me say. He's like, yeah. In Jesus' name, but it can happen.
Well,
I love Jesus.
but they didn't expect Kirk to come all the way there.
And
You
that's
know what I'm
the
saying?
thing.
I
He
love
went
him
all
for
the way
that.
up, Remy. He went all the way up. He went all. If young Moses don't trust you, I'm gonna shoot you. That's what he said. Okay? And that's what surprised everybody. But you know what? I'm gonna be real with y'all. That was a threat.
Yeah.
And there's a difference between having a joke and somebody threatening you.
Yeah.
And that was totally inappropriate, totally uncalled for. And the thing was, Kurt wasn't even talking to this person.
Right.
Yeah.
He was just putting out a statement.
That's the
So
thing about trolls. They always think they're
that's what
talking
I'm
to
saying.
them.
And the statement was in love.
Yeah.
The statement was actually a statement of love. People obviously see Kirk as a Christian man.
Right.
Christian means to be Christ-like, to try
Yes.
to be in the image of Christ.
Right.
Christ is love. All he was trying to show was love.
Love. That's it.
That was
That's
it.
all.
That was it.
But I love it, and I love the fact that he came. I actually like it when Christians be about that life.
I got all sexy.
Because people think, let's be honest, we have this conversation all the time, Tam and I. Okay, yes, we are believers, we are Christians. What are the lines of what is appropriate, what is not appropriate? Okay, do you defend your child? Is he supposed to just sit there and be like,
Well, I don't know. On my page, I give out PSA, public service announcements, ever so often. No,
Yes.
seriously. Like, do not come on my page trying to be funny. Oh, you know, be like, I don't like your hair, so that girl laugh out loud. Blocks. Don't try to be funny.
Yes.
That's right.
Leave it to the personal, to the professional comedians. Don't come on my page. Right. Don't come on my page trying to be funny.
Researchers, I don't know why I can't say my R's. Okay. Researchers say that eye contact between two people is one of the most powerful acts of communication that we have.
Yes, God.
Eyes can also let others know if we're happy, sad, angry, or being shady.
Yes.
So, Remy, do you think other people can tell how you're feeling by just looking into your eyes?
As you can see, they know me very well.
Yes.
They're like,
I've learned over the years to control my mouth,
Yeah.
but my facial expression,
Yeah.
I'll be sitting in the corner, they'll be saying something, I'll be like, I ain't gonna say nothing, but my face just be like, out of nowhere.
Under construction.
Yeah.
God is still working on my facial.
He's still working on the facial. I control the mouth, but the face, it just gets away from me. I don't know, but I just feel like God, he gave us, facial expressions for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think-
Exactly.
Absolutely. As a New Yorker,
Yes.
we are known
For the eyes there.
for our eye stares. And I'm not gonna lie, I could live in LA. I've lived here for 3 years, going on
Yeah.
4 now. Guys,
What?
my face. I can't fix my face. I'm working on it. Yo, my New York stank stays true. Okay, when you're younger, like my mom used to put me on the bus when I started taking the bus to school. This is like, what is that kind of transportation?
It's
Public. I started taking public. I was like, wait. I started taking public transportation when I was 11 years old. I know that sounds crazy, but that's how you do it in New
That's how
York.
you
You start
do it.
getting on the
Yeah.
train, you start going to school every morning on a
Public bus.
MTA.
Subway.
Yes.
Okay.
So my mom would tell me, you're little. People, you don't want them to mess with you.
True.
So you can't walk around looking like,
Yeah.
your eyes in the cloud, so you have to look hard. And I think I learned from a young age, I would be on that train like, for no reason at all. Just like, like, don't you kidnap me, don't you touch me, I don't like you, you don't like me. Like, it was serious, but I think that was something I learned from a really young age as a New Yorker, and you guys, I can't let it go. No,
No, because Adrian,
Randomly.
truly, sometimes I think you're mad at me. And then, no, you guys, seriously, then I'll go to her room. And I'm like,
Yes.
Adrian, is everything okay?
No, guys, she comes to my room at lunch. She's like, I just felt like, I'm like, girl, I was thinking about something. But my resting, I know
that's
we've
just
all
my
heard
face.
of resting bee face.
Yes.
My resting bee face be like,
Yeah.
But what they were talking about, are you communicating with your mate with your eyes? And it's like whenever you go out on a date or talk to your man,
Yes.
and you want some.
T and I actually had a little twin.
No, I'm talking about a man.
She's not your
okay?
mate,
I'm talking
girl.
about Tia, you, all right? I'm talking about when you looking at my eyes, and I want you ladies to try it too. Like when you ready to get it on.
and those are some big eyes.
Come on, Remy. You know what I'm talking about. Go on, look in there.
What's your eyes? Look
That
at
was like,
what's
looked like
your
you had to
eyes?
use the bathroom. I don't know.
What's your eyes? What's the eyes
sexual.
you give Papoose? Show them right there. Yes. Yes.
Go to the little LL Cool J.
You got the little
Hey,
tongue.
lick of the lips.
Oh, with the
Sam.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh,
girl.
I'm shy, y'all.
Oh, when Adam, you... Come on,
Come
now.
on. If you had to, come on, you can do
You
it.
can look at that camera. Come
Camera
on.
5?
You're an actress.
Okay, ready?
Ready?
I do
On the
this.
count of 3. 1, 2. But don't lie! Everybody has a look.
No, you
Yo,
don't
I
get
know
out
you
of
have
it.
a good one, eh?
I actually feel like it's my stank face. I'll be like,
No, use your eyes.
oh, you gonna give
know
me
what it
some.
is.
It's going down.
Now, when it comes to friends, you always want to make sure you have their back. But what happens when your girlfriend keeps dating the wrong guy? I mean, how do you have that conversation? Remy, have you had a friend that was dating somebody and they didn't really feel them?
All my friends have guys that I'm not really.
Yes.
Yeah, it's one of them.
This
They
is
gonna
another
keep asking
PSA.
me for relatives of my husband,
Really?
which I don't know why they think he was one and only. But I think that
Let 'em know.
I'm like, oh, you really want to date his brother? Okay, all right. But I think when people are in love, don't fight it. The worst thing you could do is like, oh, I hate him. Girl, leave him alone. Love is crazy.
Yes.
And it makes you crazy. It makes you do crazy things. So if somebody's constantly telling you, leave this person, don't be with them, all it's going to do is make you go even harder to prove
For
that
that.
you should
That's
be.
true.
So what I do is I'll act like I'm okay with it. I just conveniently keep bringing over guys that I think you should be with. Like,
That's a good idea.
absolutely. Oh, you're in a
smart.
relationship, right? Here's my friend Mike. He's say hi, you know. Just show. You have to show them ways and sneakily. You can't like try to force feed
Yeah.
Right.
something to somebody who's in love. You never get through.
That's
ever.
a good idea.
That is.
That is a good idea.
I just tell them one time. I do the one time. I say,
Got it.
yo, I don't think this is the person for you. This seems like it's gonna end up bad. I'm just putting that out there, but I absolutely support you. I love you, and I'm happy if you're happy. And then,
But that's not really true. I'm not happy.
and then,
I'll act like I'm
she
happy.
said, I'm not
I'm
happy.
not happy.
Yeah.
I'll act like I'm happy if you would like me to act like I'm happy with this relationship, but I'm really not.
But
you, most of the time, you don't even have to tell people when they in the bed. You know when somebody's doing you wrong. How many
that
times
is
have you
true.
been in a relationship with somebody, you be like, I know he's not the one.
Can
But
you be
it's
honest? Do you think the guy knows when we don't like them? Like, does the
All
guy
the
know?
time.
Absolutely.
Like I've had girlfriends of
I
mine
don't
that have
know.
told me, my man thinks you don't like me, and I'd be like,
Oh, the friend? Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
Oh,
like
they
him.
know where I can't. That
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, the
face.
eyes.
Sense it.
That's
The eyes, right?
You see them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I got my man with me.
Well, you know, I have a good
Right.
friend,
You can
Rosa,
call my
and
guest.
she was dating her dude. Like, me and Rosa, like, ride or die friends.
Yes,
We've
yes,
been
yes.
through college, everything. And so she met this guy. They've been dating for like 5 or 6 years. So one day they took me out to dinner, and they was acting all crazy. You know, they was like nervous and everything. And they kept giving me drinks. And I was like, what y'all want to do? A threesome? Something? What y'all, you know?
Might could
No,
be.
they didn't want that. They wanted to tell me that they were going to move in together.
Oh.
And
they
when
wanted your approval?
And they wanted my approval.
I
And
love that.
I was like,
I
oh,
love
is
that.
that it? I thought it was going to be a threesome.
So done.
You're like, why y'all getting me drunk? Y'all trying to loosen up the situation?
Yeah.
But I actually think that's really dope. I think that says a lot when someone
Wants your approval.
wants your approval, wants your opinion, and you are that type
th-
of girl.
Yeah, and that's what I do. I just wait for my friends to actually come to me and ask
Yeah.
for, my opinion. And you know me, I'm on the real, so I have to keep it real with them.
Yeah.
But what I love about my friends is that they know I'm not a yes friend.
No.
I'm gonna give it to them 100%, and they appreciate
You
that.
really are that.
Yeah, I know.
Tam's come
Sometimes it
into
can
my
be
room and been like,
Yeah. Sometimes Tam can be too real.
bad
I
decision,
know,
Adrian.
I know, but I
don't
say it with
approve,
love.
And I tell you I don't approve.
I know, but I say it with love, right?
Yes, you do,
I
absolutely.
wrap the truth with
She
unconditional
said
love.
with love and a Bible verse. I'll tell you that.
There you go.
Her husband, Papoose, is a rapper and songwriter in his own right and stars with Remy on VH1's Love and Hip Hop New York. So we wanted to invite him to join us at the table today. Get a little manpower. Please welcome Remy's ride or die man, Papoose.
Welcome to the show.
Hey, how y'all doing?
We're so excited to have you.
I'm so excited to be here.
Now, we keep it real on the real.
Right?
And your girl, Remy, having to put you a little bit on blast and let us
yeah?
know that you aren't the tidiest person in the world.
Really? Okay.
I was just keeping it real.
Is that true? She said she's just keeping it real.
It's halfway true, not all of
Okay.
it is true.
Okay.
But what exactly did she say?
Remy actually shared these pictures, you guys, with us. So, Remy, what are we looking at right here?
Okay,
What's going on here?
The left one, that is a picture of my bedside table, my Bible, my little marriage book, a picture of the
Love
family and the remotes. And then it's a picture of his bedside table, which I don't know, what is that, water, deodorant?
It's a lot of ice is what I see.
What's in that Ziploc bag.
A toothbrush.
His TV. He has a TV.
Well, at least he hygienic.
I have to.
He has a whole television on
Wait,
his
a
nice
separate TV?
Because he hates
gonna
that
tell
I
you
watch
why.
Home Improvement TV all day.
You gonna tell us why?
First of all, she watches Home Improvement all day, and I get sick of it. So I had to get my own television on my side. So when she's watching it, I'll put on my headphones and watch what I want to watch. Also, what my lovely wife didn't tell y'all was I actually cleaned the room that day. So I cleaned her side.
So now,
You have to clean yours?
now, what?
Yeah, I didn't. I only cleaned hers because she told me that day. She said, "Babe, I want to take this day out to clean up." I said, "Okay, I'm going to go upstairs and clean the bedroom because if I stay here and clean with you, you're going to tell me you want this put that way and this." She like everything a certain way. So I went upstairs to clean the bedroom.
Well, that's good.
So why did you clean your table?
He was trying. He was trying, Remy. He was
I
trying.
tried. That was his version of clean on his table. He felt like everything on his table should be there. He's not telling you about, oh, she watched Home Improvement. He went so far to even call like a cable company so they could put 2 cable boxes in our room. Like, Eddie.
He's a problem solver. That's
ridiculous.
At least, you know, and at least you guys want to watch. At least you want to watch TV by her side. You want to be
Exactly.
together.
There you go.
That's
That's
beautiful.
what he
Thank
was
you.
doing. He was stalking me, guys. He stalked me in the house.
Oh,
Because there's like
my
5 other rooms with TVs that he could go watch something, but
See?
he's not, you know.
He wants to be with you.
I love it. I love it. Papoose, you have a new single with Fat Joe. Now, the title isn't daytime friendly, so we'll edit it a little bit, and I'll say it's called Back on My Bull. Now, the video has over 1 million views on WorldStar. How does that feel, you know?
Oh, man, I'm happy. You know, when my wife was away, I really couldn't focus on my career. So now that she's home and she's Grammy nominated, and now I can get back to my music. So.
Yeah, we're gonna move on to something a little more serious. Recently on Love and Hip Hop, Papoose, you and Remy bravely shared the miscarriage experience that you guys had. How was that going through with her? How did you feel about that?
I mean, that was the saddest day of my life. When she told me the news, I was extremely happy. We was thinking of names. I mean, I would wake up in the morning, the first thing I would see is my future child, you know?
Wow.
And for it to take a turn like that, it was just like a roller coaster, and it went down. But honestly, when I got the news, she had to go into emergency surgery. So I was devastated about my child, but I was just like praying, like, you know, I hope my wife is going to be okay. I just wanted her to be okay. I didn't, you know, at that point.
Right.
You're a great husband. Now, although it has been reported as a miscarriage, you guys actually wanted to clear up what it actually was.
What happens is that, you know, everyone keeps saying, you know, this miscarriage. The reason why I actually even wanted to talk about it and to document it is because it was called, and the proper terminology is the ectopic pregnancy.
Wow.
And that is when everything with your pregnancy is normal, from your positive pregnancy test, morning sickness, like cravings, everything. And the baby's just not in the uterus, which is an organ designed to expand. It's in your fallopian tubes.
Right.
And you only have 2. The bad thing with me is this happened to me before when I was a kid. I was a teenager, the first time I ever got pregnant. And I had an ectopic pregnancy then. So they removed, I literally passed out. Like, I thought I just had bad cramps and I passed out.
As a teenager.
My friends, you know, they called the ambulance. I went to the hospital, they did a sonogram, and it was black. I literally was bleeding and turning. They rushed me into surgery. And when I came out, you know, they was like, it was an ectopic, you know, we removed the tube. But I was a kid. I didn't know what that meant. I was
removed the tube. What does that mean?
They removed one that you, as a female, you have 2 fallopian tubes. This is where the egg that gets you pregnant comes from. It comes down the fallopian tube and it plants in the uterus to grow.
Yes.
But it's an ectopic pregnancy when the egg connects with, you know, it starts to fertilize in the tube.
Got it.
So your tube, it expands until the point that it can't expand anymore. And then that's when the internal bleeding and things like that happen.
Does it burst?
Yeah.
So she lost the tube.
Both times, that's what happens. And so the second time, I didn't know. And when I seen the doctors whispering and, you know, everyone's like trying to keep it really hush, I knew it was something bad. And I was like, that's probably what it is. But I wasn't like in as much pain as I was the first time. So I thought like maybe, you know, they could do something to fix it. But it was pretty much the same procedure, rushed into surgery and took out my other fallopian tube. So now, you know, I can only have children in vitro.
In vitro.
In vitro.
Oh, wow.
You know,
One of the things about my wife that I love so much was when she got the news, was uncertain if she was going to be okay. And she know how bad I wanted a child. And one of the first questions she asked the doctor was, will I be able to get pregnant again? So that let me know that she was being concerned about me at that moment, you know what I mean?
Right.
Instead of being concerned about herself, so.
Remy,
That's love.
what do you want women to take away from your story?
I think that women need to just share with other women. Like, you know, when I put it out there, it was because my husband, when I was breaking up, I was like, I don't want anybody to know. I felt ashamed. I was embarrassed. And he was like, you're not the only woman going through this.
That's right.
And then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? Not only am I not the only woman going through this, I'm fortunate enough to have the finances to still have a child.
Yeah.
Most women who go through this, they don't have the money. And vitro is like $20,000 minimum. So, you know, I would like to tell any females out there, the second that you find out you're pregnant, get a sonogram. Most doctors will have you wait till later on in the pregnancy. Find out in the beginning, so this way, if you can have an ectopic and not have to get surgery, if they catch it soon enough, there's things they can do to, you know, save your body. Just be more concerned with your body. Don't think, you know, the doctors know every single thing. Like, it's your body and take care of it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very true.
So not only is Jeannie around the corner, but guess what else is around the corner? What? Valentine's Day. Love is in the air, so much so that I'm feeling poetic. Roses are red, violets are blue. I love February 14th, but there are things that annoy me too.
Okay.
I wish they would just go away, but I ain't no magician, so this is Tap Out, Valentine's Day edition. Gonna be good.
I know. I will gladly kick this off with something that all you couples out there need to pay attention to, okay? Every Valentine's Day, the stores are filled with people buying candies, flowers, and cards for their partners. I think it's very sweet. Now, what I think is sour is that it's the only day that some people treat their loved one. There are 365 days in the year, right? And you choose only one day to buy your girl flowers? You know better than that. I'm not saying you need to spend tons of money, but make her a card once in a while. Give him a massage and tell him how much you love him, okay? Tap into showing more year-round affection and tap out displaying your love only for 24 hours. So say it with me, everyone. Tap out! That felt so good. Yes.
Bring it to me.
Okay, Remy.
Okay, so my tap out has to do with the counterfeit, phony perpetrators, AKA the fakers.
Uh-oh.
You know who and what I'm talking about. These are the people that post a photo with they bae, they boo on Valentine's Day. Let's get real. That's not your man.
Ooh.
Like, I have questions. Who you trying to impress? Your Instagram followers? Why is this the first time I'm even finding out that you're in a relationship? All of a sudden on Valentine's Day, all of these girls have boyfriends.
Oh.
Let me tell you something. There's no need to pretend because the only person you're not being true to is yourself.
Preach.
Tap in to keeping it real and tap out.
Yes.
All right. Okay, my tap out is for all my single people out there. I mean, you know.
Talk to them.
Lonnie Love has your back.
Let them know.
You know, Miss Love is going to tell you how it is.
That's
'cause
right.
I love y'all. I understand that. Some of you may be sitting around moping about how much you can't stand Valentine's Day, and upset you don't have plans or anyone to hang out with. I get you. And I'm here to tell you something. Stop it. Cut that crap out. It's a day like any other day.
That's right.
If you don't have something to do on that day, plan a date with your girlfriends, or better yet, make some time for you. I mean, go to the spa, get your baby toe painted, something. Do something with your time, okay? It's just one day. Stop moping around. I ain't got time for this. Tap in being more positive and put some LOVE in your heart and tap out being sad. Say it with me, everybody. Tap out.
In your heart.
That's right. You better tell them, Lonnie Love.
All day.
That's right. Okay, now you guys know that I am a complete sucker for affection and I'm all about the romance.
Yes.
But There are just some things that are just a big no-no. All right, if you're going to get somebody a present, make sure that it's meaningful. I want to tap out the useless, tacky gifts.
Yes.
What in the world am I gonna do with a plastic rose that lights up? Where am I putting that? Where's it going? Where am I going? We all know that you got it at the gas station. And lastly, the giant block chocolate hearts. You guys know what I'm talking about? Ooh. I'm here for all the ones that have, the box of chocolates with the yummy flavors. That's different. I'm talking about the huge, solid block of chocolate that looks like soap and provides nothing but a sugar attack. So tap out buying careless gifts and tap into being more thoughtful.
I love that.
Tap out.